Кто не понял, поверните камеру. Сейчас я настрою, чтобы было немного посветлее.
5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds, fighting out of Baku, Kazakhstan, Жалгас, Жумагулов. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet.
Ребята, я больше вас переживаю. Мне кажется, я больше Жако самого переживаю. 3000 человек в эфире. Давайте еще сделаем больше. Давайте 5000. Скидывайте этот эфир всем. Нахрена покупать подписку, если я вам бесплатно показываю? Кидайте всем эту трансляцию. Будет победа. Всем отдам свой пароль на год UFC. Ну чё? Все, поехали, пацаны, поехали. Jumagulov is in blue. Amir Albazi opens with the low kick. He is in black.
You see Jumagulov put him on his back foot right away. Try to take the center of the octagon. Have Albazi up against back facing the fence. So in case he's ready to level change, he can do that and use the fence as a barrier to complete his takedown.
Amir Albazi 13-1 overall. Lone pro loss to Jose Shorty Torres back in April of 2019. He has never been finished.
Жако поувереннее смотрится. Ой, красавчик. Ой, хорош.
Multiple times he has started his combinations with body shots. There's nothing better as a striker to go to the body and then mix it up top, because then the hands start to drop and then you'll find those shots up high much easier.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of mixing that jab to the body and up top.
Ну что, будет в первом раунде, пацаны?
Both guys throwing bombs early. A minute gone by here, round 1.
I mean, for such a great grappler, Albazi looks so comfortable in the stand-up.
You guys eat that chocolate that Jumagulov gave us yet?
I did, yeah, it was good. That was very nice of him.
Jumagulov just barely missed on an overhand right there. Touched the chin of Albazi before it landed. If that would have landed clean, it might have been good night.
Жумагулов looking really good on the feet, but Albazi already put money in the bank attacking that calf.
Ради вас держу камеру, ребята, ради вас только. Давайте, кидайте эту трансляцию.
And I know people may get tired of it. We understand how important the low calf kicks are. But until people start checking them, it will become and stay such a big weapon in most of these fights nowadays.
It is crazy to think there was a time when that weapon was not employed really at all in mixed martial arts, at least the UFC.
I miss those days. But I like to utilize it as well, so I mean...
Почти 4000 человек, ребята. Давайте, кидайте, кидайте дальше.
And you see he's got Jumagulov kind of questioning what he wants to do. Jumagulov naturally wants to try to take him down, but he can't because of the grappling of Albazi. So he's kind of stuck towards the edge of the octagon. But he landed a great counter left hand there.
Yeah, Albazi got a little overzealous and stepped in with that knee. And Jumagulov really cracked him. He's swinging.
Сразу видно, что после первого боя уже знает, что нужно сразу забирать раунд.
Yeah, and he talked about in our meetings that he fought primarily southpaw in his debut, and he'd only trained that for
уверенно смотрится.
Quite as comfortable as he wanted to in that stance for that fight.
Нас уже 4000.
Albazi's putting so much pressure on him that even if it isn't paying dividends right now, it will pay dividends later as he enters on a beautiful double leg takedown. Right into side control. He's going to force Albazi to try to the fence to get up, and he's going to try to put him back in the air here.
Nice work trying to reach around and getting a hold of that wrist.
Слышу голос Османа.
Oh man, that was beautiful by Albazi. Knowing and being aware that he cannot give his back to stand up. I'm sorry, Jumagulov against Albazi, knowing that he can't give his back to get up against a guy that's so dangerous and so good at finding submissions.
While the prelims continue on ESPN at 8 p.m. Eastern, lightweight prospects Arman Tsarukyan and Matt Frivola clash in the feature bout, plus ranked middleweight Brad Tavares takes on submission whiz Antonio Carlos Jr. It's all next on ESPN, leading up to Poirier v. McGregor 2 on pay-per-view.
Oh, nice slip and counter hook. And Albazi shakes that one off. There we go. I want to see Zumagulov try to give some of these leg kicks back.
Now, if you're Albazi, you got to switch it up, right? He landed a few of those low calf kicks off of a jab. Now he might have to throw something different before he throws that low calf kick, because Jumagulov is kind of onto it.
These are good feints here.
Oh!
Jumagulov admiring his handiwork there for a moment, cracked a wry smile.
You hear the corner of Albazi tell him to take his time. As Paul said, he got a little bit careless there and got cracked for it twice with that spinning back fist and with that left hook. You got to be careful as he enters in the range, because Jumagulov is throwing everything hard.
Nice shot from Жалгас, and he gets Albazi down.
Beautiful takedown.
See a lot of fighters do it late in the round. You don't want to play with this guy too much on the ground.
That's brilliant, right? That's such a smart game plan. You're winning the feet exchanges. You already got taken down once. You got back up to your feet. Now he scores that. I think that gets in the round.
Yeah, it was a close round, but I believe I give it to Жалгас right now because of that takedown. Beautiful setup, great awareness.
Перерыв.
To know when to go and secure that takedown at the end of the fight. It's so difficult now to just jump on a rear choke, because like you said, guys are so well versed that taking side control has become not the best position. Look at this.
He's looking for a body shot.
Должен выйти. Должен выйти.
Now he's getting to his
Nice job.
controls. Yep. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at the grappling of Albazi. This kid's fantastic. And you know what's so important is look at how he catches the cross wrist. They call it what do they call this stuff, Paul, when you go under and across? I can't remember. It's like something like a handcuff. It was a collar tie. When you go across and pull it, and then you start attempting to choke with the opposite hand.
He's still fighting, but Jumagulov very aware, fighting the hands.
Yeah.
But domination down here on the mat so far from Albazi. Oh, he's trying to turn into him.
Yep. He's got to clear his right elbow, though. He's got to take his right elbow back through in order to get him to the opposite side.
Beautiful adjustment there from Albazi.
Albazi's just riding the back beautifully right now.
Чтобы не заблочили трансляцию, я иногда вот так буду поворачивать камеру. Извиняюсь.
I mean, you're looking at a kid in Amir Albazi that has won UFC fight and already has a number to his name, John. So it tells you to the future that this young man has if he continues to improve, because for as good of a grappler as he is, he showed a fantastic stand-up game tonight. Against a very tough opponent.
Выберется, красава.
Jumagulov to get back up to his feet. He's got to have a big sense of urgency here, though, with 1 minute left in round 3, because we think it could be 1-1, but a lot of people seem to also think that it could be 2-0 Albazi.
Yeah.
So he should be fighting as if he needs it finished right now.
And he's doing it, right? Attacking the body, pressing forward with reckless abandon. Nice stick by him there. This is what you want to see from guys when they are presumed to be losing.
Должен забирать концовку.
Because, John, ultimately you lose the fight, right? You might as well go out on your shield and just let it all fly.
Oh, man.
Мне кажется, надо идти уже на пролом, ребята, потому что вы уже видели, что у нас не раз забирали победу.
And now he's finally starting to fatigue a little bit. Albazi's breathing heavy, mouth open, trying to avoid the evade.
10 секунд, ребята. 9, 8, 7, 6. Давай, что-нибудь нужно сделать по-любому. Ну все, ребята. Кто что думает? Чтобы не заблокировать трансляции, я буду поворачивать иногда камеру на себя, потому что здесь есть некоторые умники, которые пытаются просто обломать всем кайф. Я максимально понимаю, каково это.
Jumagulov had his moments. You know, it was not like he didn't land anything, but the third round, it was just takedown out the clinch, went right to the single.
Что думаете, ребята, кому отдадут?
Rode him for 3.5 minutes to what I feel like have won him a decision.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, it looks as though the scorecards are in. Bruce now with the official decision.
Ребята, флаг, давайте, накидайте флаг в комментариях.
We go to the judges' your cards for decision. All three judges score this contest 29-28.
Накидайте.
By unanimous